Hello and welcome to day 8 of our climb to Mythic. I am Dr. Max MTG. Let's spin the wheel and see what we're going to ladder up with today. Okay, Sultai, blue, black, green. Let's see what we can craft to be competitive. So back with the deck here, decided to take this Sultai brew in a toxic direction. So one of the key cards here is Venerated Rot Priest, Toxic 1. Whenever a creature you control becomes target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. Other creatures we have that have Toxic would be Bilious Skulldweller, Voidwing Hybrid, Bloated Contaminator, 3 Tainted Observers, and then our last kind of creature is Necrogen Rot Priest. Not expecting to cast this too often, but basically it kind of creates a proliferate effect on those toxic creatures that we have. And then for spells that target our own creatures, we have Tyvar's Stand. We have Aspired Descent, which also then adds another toxic as well. And then some proliferate / target spells. We have Experimental Augury for the proliferate and also to help us find those cards we need. Drown in Ichor for proliferate as well. Bring the Ending just for a counter spell. And last but not least, we have Vraska for a proliferate. I don't think we'll ever get to a point where her ultimate will be relevant, but we'll see. As far as lands go, we have Secluded Courtyard, since all of these toxic creatures are Phyrexian, as well as the Seed Core. So hopefully that will help the mana base. Let's give this a go and see how it performs. I think this is a mull just since we don't have an early play and we need to be very aggressive here with these. So Voidwing Hybrid, with these two, we can get there. I think Vraska goes then. I'm curious to see how this deck will perform against some of these other meta decks. Potentially we're going against Mono Black right now. I'm curious to see how this performs. Seeing a Misery Shadow. We can Voidwing and see if this will stay alive. My guess is that this gets removed. Of course, we are not going to block Shadow here. I'm hoping they are induced to pump it. I think we can win a race. Especially if they put all of their mana into it on that turn. First, we'll give them a poison. We can coast. And then I think at this point we just do this and proliferate. And give them an additional poison counter. A little bit awkward with our mana here. So they are really aggressively trying to push damage, and they're almost halfway there. So I don't blame them. I think we attack, get them up to 3 poison. Let's Augury here. We need to find a land. We'll proliferate again, play out a Seed Core, and then let's get another Voidwing out on the field. So both of these live. We're in a really good position. We'll be able to get them to 6 and then have 2 potential proliferations. And at this point, our life total is, okay, sure. Sacrifice the tapped one. When we proliferate, though, we will be able to bring this back. So here we can Augury, to get a Secluded Courtyard, give them an additional poison, bring it back to hand. We're going to pick Phyrexian. And now we can play this, and Tyvar Stand is open. Select X equals 0 here. Just so we have one creature live through this. If they kill this on the stack, that's a real bummer. Yep. At this point, how close can we get? I can also activate a Seed Core. Oh, it's a 1/1. If I target my Rot Priest and kill it, that will give him a poison 7, and then it will proliferate to 8. So I think we're dead. I think Venerated Rot Priest needs to stay here. And unfortunately sacrifice himself. Okay, they are moving to combat. So, and they're going to try and end it there, but I am going to say no dice for you. Do they have another? Okay. Well, I think at that point now we're out. It's close. Can't play a Rot Priest early, which is a real bummer. But we can't get the Skull Dweller. I think we keep this just because we do have an early play. And then we can get out a Voidwing Hybrid on the next turn. Curious for them. Network Disruptor, mono blue. Okay, and they're going for the draw, so a tempo play here. And I think then we're going to try and see a lot of counter magic. So let's play a Phyrexian. Let's get out Rot Priest. They have a Fading Hope. Okay, sure. They're playing that before they do that. That's okay. And now we can just play it out again. We'll take some damage. Unfortunate, but now with the Rot Priest out, I think we'll be able to do some damage. Although they are in a very good counterspell position here. So let's target the Skull Dweller and see if we can attack. Okay. If they counter this, then we just kill the Disruptor, and we're in a pretty good position. We'll move to combat. Any responses? So we get to 4. And let's play at a Voidwing. and see if they counter this. Make disappear seems likely. Sure. And a Djinn. That's telling me that they have a 1 mana. We need a land here. And we got it. We'll take another Phyrexian. And let's try and drown and Aggro this, and then we can counter it with a Bring the Ending if need be. Counter your spell. We're up to 7. Okay. Up to 9. We still can't Tyvar stand, which is hilarious to me. Did we get them through Toxic? They cannot target my creatures. And I can just block. Got him. Woo! Interesting mono blue take there. This is a mole, just, it's amazing how, okay, we can bloated Rot Priest. Unfortunately, though, we won't be able to do any of our interesting stuff. We'll get rid of one of the auguries. I will happily play my Rot Priest again. And let you keep getting poisoned. Okay, white-blue control. Sure, keep doing this. Really color screwed here, though. This is rough. Did they finally just kill? Okay. Another Fading Hope. Yeah. I'll keep playing it. Okay, Llanowar Wastes, beautiful. I think, well, we can't play an Augury, so let's play Bloated Contaminator. I think they're gonna mill us here. Okay, they are also stuck on land. Let our Rot Priest come out. I am going to give this. Let's give it +1/+0 and hexproof. And that will get them up to 5 poison. And then we proliferate. Do I trigger their thing? Sure. I'll let that go to 3. But they can't cast it because they don't have blue. Yep. So they go up to 7, and then we proliferate to 8. Do I try to kill it? I think they're close to being able. They can Faithful Mending. I think we... Alright, they're holding. May notice I'm in a different shirt. This looks like a keep here. Had to go to a doctor's appointment with the wife, so we're in a different thing. We have the Voidwing Hybrid on 2, an Observer. I think this is okay. I'm curious to see if we're going against mono red with all these pain lands, we may be in trouble. But them opening up with the Misha's Foundry is interesting. Passing, okay. Into Contaminator is good. I'm gonna take 2 here. Ouchie. And do they just destroy it? Fateful Absence? Okay. So we're running against soldiers then. And a Cathar. Oof. Yeah, this is rough. Well, we'll take 1 more here on the Contaminator unless we draw a non-painful source. But I think we need to get out our Contaminator. And hopefully, if they have another Cathar, this is a blowout. Or any removal spell. Okay, no great attacks for them right now. I don't think they're going to push damage here. Okay, Seed Core. And I will use this green here for a Rot Priest. We don't have... Let's see what we can do. If we attack with Contaminator, I'm curious to see how they respond. Okay, so they are going to take that. And we will proliferate their poison. I think we... Aggro is an instant. So I think we pass here, potentially for Bring the Ending. On if they have like another big creature. Even though Cathar here is not ideal. Yeah, that's not great. We're going to do a ton of damage here. But now we can't bring the ending. But we are going to take a damage. And then do they swing board? Interesting. Okay. We're going to take 7. This game's not looking good. Taking a lot of damage just from ourselves here, and we're going to take another one with a augury. And proliferate. We can play this Death Toucher, but I believe even with 3 blockers, they will... Nothing has Trample. Okay, we'll hold, but now we can't play Bring the Ending. What is this? 5 or more. Alright, that's game. They just get swing board and we're dead. Easy mulligan with no creatures to speak of. Okay. I think Bring the Ending goes here. And we'll say Phyrexian and play a Rot Priest. Okay. Another Rot Priest for them. And let's play a Skull Dweller as well. Arona, interesting. Okay, they are going to take 2 poison there. Let's drown and Ichor this. Go up to 6, and then I can Tyvar stand any removal spell they have, which can add. Okay, sure.
Something suspicious is going
They're gonna
on.
make me sack a creature, that's fine. Yeah.
Sacrifices must be made.
Another Rot Priest. And, ooh, got him there. Well, when you get all the Rot Priests, this deck's pretty good. Okay, we have Rot Priest here, a Bring the Ending, which is okay, but we'll be able to, on our second turn, Augury, which I think is what we're looking for at instant speed, to potentially get a land to play a Contaminator. Okay, potential. Let's see what we have here. Let's Bring the Ending. So they are just Esper. Okay, yeah. I think this is a great opportunity here for the Necrogen Rot Priest. And Contaminator will hit, that will give 2. And then Proliferate. And they're already up to 6. Okay, they're running a Shelly, that's fine. Draw here. Yep. We will Aspire's Ascent here. Take a damage. And got him. So this feels like a keep. We can use this into Void Wing Hybrid. It's a tongue twister. Not getting the Rot Priest, which isn't our favorite, but we can still make this work. And we're seeing Esper here. And they are using that to get... Alright, well, I think at this point we Void Wing. I don't know why it's such a struggle for me to say. I assume this gets removed. Okay. They're playing fast. I think what we can do here is Ascent. No stick. Are we worried? I think we need to just be aggressive here. We could get wiped on the next turn, in which case we're toast. And they do have it. Yep. Let's Augury. And we'll Proliferate, which will get us our hybrid back. Both of them, or no. They're both in the yard. So maybe I should have taken that one. But at this point, I think we're screwed. And then they can attack for 5. I think we're done here. Yep. Okay, 2 Venerated Rot Priests. Love that. We'll need to draw a land here, but I'm okay with that. And we're seeing a Grixis build. Let's go Rot Priest into Skull Dweller. We have no removal, which is a real bummer. But they will get 2 counters from that, which I'm happy about. If we draw a land, that Contaminator off the top will be great. And the answer, of course, is no. 5. If they have Brotherhood's End, we're real toast here. We'd be real toast anyways, though, so we just need to go wide. Hey, sweet boy.
I play the game. I play the game.
You want to play the game with Daddy?
Yeah.
I think we got him here.
I need this one.
Quick win.
You need to stop. I need to play the game.
Oh, and Daddy's playing, okay.
I need to play the game. What's that? Tiger boop. Hit. The tiger. You need to stop him. You need to stop him.
Yeah. Daddy's gonna try and win this game, okay?
You need to stop him. You need to stop him. He boop. He need stop. Cheesy. He need up the cat top of the whole hammer. Oh no. All a bird, a cat, a chair. Click on him.
Yeah.
I need to play the games. Chuck, I need to play the game. I need to play the game. Dad?
Daddy will let you play in a minute, okay?
Okay. What's that?
Oh, wow. We won!
Like, double tiger.
Here for the post-game recap with my son Jack, who is very interested in the microphone and everything going on with Magic the Gathering. Key is to start him early. This deck performed really well. There were some issues with mana fixing and not being able to potentially cast some of my non-creature spells, but getting out a Venerated Rot Priest early in this is really key to success. Following into, Voidwing Hybrid, I think in games where I got out Contaminator or Observer, it didn't really do much. But yeah, I highly recommend giving this a go. It performed pretty well. I think we went 6-3.
I need that in my game.
That's it. Yep. So take it from me and take it from Jack here that this is a great deck, and I highly recommend that you play it. And I'll see you next time.